Remembering keyboard shortcuts is one of my skills. I put it on my resume. Alright, when we last left our heroes. So we got all gold. That was the intended goal here, right? Right. But we didn't get... Still got a buddy missing on our screen. And we still got some friendos missing over here. And I don't know why. Well, here's what I know. We got 3 things we're missing. So that's the first piece of the pattern we're looking at. I didn't look anything up. Who do you take me for? Research has never been my strong suit. And also, if I had researched things like this, we would not have the emotional endpoint of last week's... Was that last week? Of last episode? Episode, sure, why not? We would not have had the dramatic turn at the end of last time. Who's our hero who's going to go? You know, heroes? Oh, another one. 4. We're looking for 4 missing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. We're looking for 6 missing things. Uh-oh. Oh, I can't do the little guy because it's gotta be...
Yes, beach. Let's go.
I almost forgot. So we're looking for 6. Alright, 1, 2, 3. No, these are all A or star. So what I'm thinking is... Oh, you're really gonna make me go all the way back, huh? There's not like a stat screen somewhere, is there? Not what I'm looking for. Hold up. Of all the songs I've said recently, this would make a jammin' ringtone. This would actually make a real jammin' ringtone. Or maybe I'm just a fool, and I think that because it has actual, like, touchstone phone sounds in it. Right here. Ringtone. Alright, we're gonna have to look the hard way. I'm guessing we didn't rank high enough. I remember when we looked real quick last time.
Okay. Let's go. Yes.
All stars. Because it's by the sets of 4, right? Sets of 4. No, 2 sets, 4 classes. That should be easy math. That's 8. But I'm missing 6. So is there anything where only 2 are... Don't tell me it's all stars.
Okay. Let's go.
See, I thought it was that one because that's B. I know exactly what it is. I can't bring myself to believe it yet.
Yes.
And then we already looked at the last one. It's not just we need all gold, we need all star ratings to get the unlocks.
Okay. Yes.
Alright. This one already has 2. Alright, this is where we're at. This is what we're working for. Turns out we ain't done yet. Oh, we start here. I don't even remember like what class this is on. But I'm on a bike. It might behoove me somewhat to look up what the actual requirements are for a star rating. I want to say it's finishing with a certain number of GP points. But I forget. I'm not sure what that number is. Also, part of me wants to believe that it's finishing. It's less about how many points you have and more about what the gap in points between you and second place is. Because first of all, I don't think you can come in second place and get a gold finish. God, this track is so long. I hate it. Perfect for first places is 60. Before the finish line on the second lap. It's just where it happens. It's just where it happens. Consider you are the probability, whatever, of being dealt a blue shell is higher the further back you are, or like being in certain positions. And look at it this way. It's only dealt out to people who are in like 12th place, right? But if there's 12 of us, there will always be somebody in 12th place. And, you know, however many rows of power-up blocks are on the track, then that means there's like that many chances per lap for the people in that position to pull that power up. And it's not even only 12 places, it could be a range of places towards the back. What I'm trying to say is the fact that there is one shell that happens at such a spot that is specific for me. Like, it's statistically improbable that I'm getting hit with so few blue shells. Because, like, there's always somebody in the back, so there should always be somebody with a fairly high chance to pull a blue shell. We've already checked the tape and saw that the CPU cheats, right? Probability says there should be more shells. Which I hate saying that. Here's the thing. I don't want that to be true. But this is one of those, like, they are... You know, when you're cooking the books, you never want to give yourself a perfect run. Because then you've just made it blatantly obvious that you've cooked the books. Get him. It only made me drop one banana? Curious. No, I've already crossed the finish line. I'll be having none of that. But I only have the one triple star rating back in 50cc, right? So, assuming triple star is the highest, assuming it's just about GP points, then I thought I got more than like one perfect GP during the course of that. Maybe I just think too highly of myself. It's entirely possible. I mean, you gotta admit it. When something does catch up to you and something does, you know, when it rains, it pours. So if you do get hit by a blue shell, the chance that then is followed up by getting hit by somebody using a star, and then somebody using a gold mushroom, and then somebody who's a bullet bill, just sort of all consecutively right that. All before you're even done getting knocked around by the first one. Did you know Mario Kart has air juggles? Tech can get out of here. Mario Kart Wii on FGC. Ah, but that would be if you could control the chaos somehow. Ah, that would be an entirely different beast. Mario Kart is not tournament legal, I guess is what I'm saying. So there, no blue shell. Is it because I wasn't far enough ahead? Am I missing... Have I not thrown enough stuff backwards? Have I... I mean, this map does have that hairpin shortcut if you have the mushroom and can actually make use of it and can actually nail that tight opening, because it's right there. It's through boxes over dirt. And it cuts all of that off. That's a significant shortcut, to be real. 3 points and then 2 points. So semi. What are the ranges? If I was doing like a tool assisted thing, I could figure it out. Well, assuming I could actually then get myself to finish in specific positions, which is a whole different thing. But if we wanted to actually like do the science on this, because my guess is like perfect 60 points is a triple star. You leave room for 1, maybe 2 second place finishes, and that's a 2-star. Maybe have like a 3rd place finish, or like a 2nd and a 3rd place finish in there, and then that's when you're demoted down to 1-star. Or even like, you know, maybe have like 1 bad 4th place, 5th place even finish, you know? I'm too busy thinking about math, and I'm missing my hops. Like I'm dealing with the DTs at AA, you know? I'm missing my hops. That's it. That's my timely reference? Timeless. Oh. You know, they say a dog is man's best friend, but beer is its oldest friend. You look at the history of any civilization on Earth, and they invent beer before they invent cable TV every time. And then Prostitution's the oldest profession. What was that move? What wall did that get thrown over to end up on that path right there? Just let me finish. Just let me finish. So 60. This is gonna, yeah, first, but this is our triple star, right? Yeah.
Let's go. Yes.
All right. If we get a star rank on this. Ah, oh, can't show me the history of that rank, huh? If we get a star rank on this and it unlocks one of the 6 missing things, and it also is one of these 6 sort of sets of cups that we have not achieved all star rankings on, that's enough evidence to say, okay, work on that assumption. Also, which means it's enough to make me cry. Whatever. I got the Dolphin Dasher. Life's alright. Woohoo! Touch him, the big hot wormy. I feel like I can't say that. So again, was I not far enough ahead? Or was it accounting for the fact that I already had something on my tail? It's like, now that we know that it's just cheating in so many ways, like... Gotta consider, like, how many ways is it cheating? How many events of the simulated race behind us are more or less entirely fictional? Not how those words work, but we're moving on. Oh yeah. I know, my head. I hate summer. I hate bugs. I hate being inside with things that you generally only find outside. You have a picnic inside. Oh, it's the worst. I hate it. I hate it so much. You know what I did for myself, you know. When last time I assembled a list of games that I would rather play before playing Double Dash for 64, I created a countdown clock of sorts to my own demise of playing 64 and Double Dash. And I put Scunny Kart on it. Yeah, okay. See, I feel like... So that's the thing, right? That was a twofer. One was at sort of the pre-prescribed occurrence point. Oh no, because that would be about here? That'd be around here coming up. Wow, so we actually had two before that point on this race. Huh. So it is like simulating other racers getting them. Wrong way. It's fine. It's fine as long as it doesn't end me in like 2 seconds there. Okay. Nope. Here we go. Here we go. Both, huh? All I gotta do is not get shelled on this final stretch. Or completely dunk myself on any of the copious hazards. Fine. Don't worry about it. Everybody's still breathing. Don't ask about what I'm eating. You probably won't like the answer. Instead, we can talk about the related question. Related tidbit? Tidbits. The answer is related to Midnight Ramen, which I always considered, you know, when I was having an extreme weeb phase, let's say, I take a little bit of pride of saying it's like I was probably one of the least weebiest in the group, even if the group probably doesn't agree, but groups be damned, I guess is my stance. But it's one of those things like, oh man, you want to know what would be rad? Let's open up our own ramen stand. And call it Midnight Ramen, because it doesn't open till like 11 o'clock at night. But if you're part of the late set, if you're up all night, coffee addicts and insomniacs, cater to the vampire and hooker crowd, I guess. People staying up too late video games is, you know, the people I had in mind. My people. That'd be great. And then, see, that can be set up sort of at the back entrance of the building, while the front entrance is a coffee shop for our own personal coffee shop AU. And coffee shop is Yesterday's Coffee, where that's what we specialize in. Made it yesterday, we give it to you today. Today we're making fresh, we're gonna give it to the people who come in tomorrow. Which, is that gross? Depending on how it's treated. Or is that just stronger? Because that's what you do, right? You bring it to heat. You take it off the heat to let it steep, more or less. But then what if you just leave it there and just let it keep pulling, you know, pull as much as you can out of those beans. Don't necessarily, you know, don't keep heating it, don't burn it, but just let it seep out, you know? And then tomorrow, it'll be extremely strong, which would actually make it better for turning into something like, let's say, iced coffee, right? Or anything that you mix it with, so that way the stronger flavor comes through with whatever you're mixing. I think there's a decent theory there. One more. And listen, I know what some of you out there are saying. You're saying, Nick, I can vaguely see into the bowl. That is an insulting excuse for ramen. To which I say to you, nobody asked you, and if you're mad, I'm happy you're mad, because that's a dumb thing to be mad about. Then again, all last week I was talking about it's nice to have a dumb thing to be mad about. Sure, but I'm not coming into your house to complain about Mario Kart. I kind of am. No, I'm not. I'm inviting you to tune in, but I'm not forcing you to. I'm not getting up in your face with Mario Kart. I am providing Mario Kart to shove in your own face. I'm standing here and saying, hey, if you would like to shove this vitriol down your gob, I have wrapped it up in a nice package for you. Okay, so here's what I'm saying. Suddenly this is relevant. I've got a perfect score so far. So how much leeway do I have how far down the pack can I come in this particular race and still end up with a star-worthy finish? And are we coming up on blue shell time? I don't think I'm far enough ahead. I got a monkey on my back. Oh, no, now it's a turtle. here's a little bit of trivia about Donkey Kong. In the original Japanese release of Donkey Kong, Mario was going to be called Puckman, but then they decided to change that for the American release because you can vandalize Puck, especially if you're Oberon, and you know, they changed the name there. This stupid segue is actually really just ripping on the movie version of Scott Pilgrim. Wait. Because that would fill it up, but that's... There are more characters on it, so there's more than 6 things missing?
Let's go!
Also, he's going to be a lightweight. So how are we going to... Were there actually 9 things missing? No, 8 things missing. Wait. Oh my god. Oh, I'm ruined. Oh, this is ruinous for me. Who else is in this game? Wait, how can that many things be missing? So, okay. This is a thing Nintendo does not do often enough anymore. This is the thing that, like, I was talking about this the other day in terms of storytelling. And if you watched the Doom Watch Travelogue last week, this is not the kind of show I would usually cross promote on because I don't consider this a show and more just a stream of consciousness stream. This isn't even consumable content. This is just garbage that occurs, and you can watch it, I guess, if you want. A well-told story understands that the order of events is not important. The order of events as experienced and perceived by a character is not so important. The most important thing in storytelling is the order of revelation for the audience. And what this game does, which is what puts it so high on my Mario Kart list, even though in spite of the fact that I think it is an existential crisis pressed onto a CD-ROM, is that it does this. It reshapes the character select screen as you unlock more characters, and it keeps them in an order that reveals the minimum information. And what that allows it to do is it says, hey, it doesn't hint up front that anything's missing. Then it says, hey, something is missing, and we give you something, and when we give you something, we have to adjust, and you're going to see, hey, here's how much more is missing. But the corner, the corner of the grid where the grid ends is like a subtle foreshadowing of this is where the information stops. This is where the content stops. And it got me here. And this is a game I've played before, and I had just forgotten, but it got me here because it said, here, there'll be 3 more to unlock. I said, good, I can work towards that. It's more than that. It's more than that, but it took one that didn't fit and forced it to reshuffle and reveal more information. And just, I forget when I talked about it, but that was the thing about Super Mario World. The way Super Mario World, as soon as you find a secret exit and take it to a new level, and then that level has its own secret exit. That's the part that locked Super Mario World in my mind as a game with like infinite depth and infinite secrets, because it just said, hey, this could, it's set up like, here's what the chain looks like, here's what the loop of secrets looks like. It could just keep going forever, you know. And that's the same thing here. Who says I don't find, you know, 5 of these little dudes, and then I find one more that doesn't fit on the grid, and then suddenly it expands again. It could pull this trick again. Pretty much as soon as you pull it, you know, it's on these streams I talk a lot about joke structure and setup and punchline, and it's establish an expectation and then subvert the expectation. And that's a weird thing you can do, is you can, like, it kind of works for, it works differently because of the mechanics, but like, I think that's how good a game that feels good and feels deep has secrets that follows this kind of form of saying, it's like, hey, we're going to be very upfront about everything, and then we subvert it. But then once we're in that subversion, we subvert it. The new state that the subversion leaves us with, we subvert it in the same way again. And that says, oh, this changed. And as soon as you think it changed, change could go on forever. And it's like, how long is this going to go? Is it going to keep going? When it stops, is it stops because it's done, or because I have just not yet found the next link on the chain? I love it. It's good. I don't know the last Mario game that did that. I just don't. I'm busy here. Even 3 did that, because you could play the warp whistle, and then you can play the warp whistle again when you get there. That's the exact thing I'm talking about, you know? I feel like Nintendo games don't do that. Nintendo games are very polished, but they're very upfront. So they will either just give you what is there, they will clearly foreshadow what is there and say like, and there's going to be, Super Smash Brothers kind of does it, but it does it one at a time, and it get in the first Smash Bros. I think Melee is where it was to best effect, because in the first one there was like 4 characters. Melee, I didn't play enough Melee. Again, the GameCube version of the game of the series is one of my least favorite entries in the series. I have no hate for the GameCube as a whole, but like when you break it down, a lot of the individual GameCube entries of series is just not my favorite ones. But yeah, that's like what Melee did, because the first one, suddenly out of nowhere, an extra character, and then there were 4 of them, and they just appeared over time, and that was cool. And then they did it again in Melee, and then it kept going, and then in Brawl, and it keeps going, and then in I forget where they did it, but that was the thing about Ultimate. Like they did, because that was one of the selling points. They couldn't pull that trick. They were just like, all your favorites are here. They're all here. This is how many there's going to be. And now they're doing the DLC and they're adding it more after the fact. So it's like, it would be a hard thing to do, and like a hard like thing to justify like sales wise, but like we live, it wouldn't even really work, because you know, what if you added more depth, more secret exits, more whatever to a game nowadays, and you did it through DLC, but you don't put a press release, you don't put a news item, you just quietly change the game in a place where people haven't been looking and just let it happen. If you've got a dedicated community, they may find it. Just by playing. The thing is, if you've got a dedicated community, you might have the kind of people who notice a patch and then dig into, you know, do like a file comparison for what changed after the patch, and then decompile stuff and then get it. Again, the wickification of games is ruining some of what I find most joyous in games. You're a middleweight, really? I'll give that a shot. Okay, All Stars. Do I have any? That's just so this thing that just happened here is so wild. It juked me. It juked me. I don't know what to trust anymore. All right, I got a bunch here. Let's try and do 2 more here. And so, God, I don't know where they are. Because I thought there were some that when I did like the first 2 of a set of 4, that it was unlocking something then. I don't know where they are. I don't know if it's just by numbers, like every fourth time you get a new star ranking. Does that make sense? And then just depending on when you miss one or the order in which you get them, they just occur at different points. All right, we're gonna do this, and then, God, there were so many missing on that select screen. So unless they unlock like 2 at a time, oh man. I love it. I love a game with secrets that go forever. I love a game that makes me think that. I love a game that makes me doubt that I found everything in it, you know? Ah! I could have avoided that one very easily, but I wanted a dramatic trench run feeling. Trench run? Yeah, Death Star Trench. That's what they called me in high school. People didn't know me, so they called me Trench. Because one person thought I was Trent, and they thought they were giving me a funny nickname. I guess I'm doing this route again. Is that smart? Well, this time the water level is down, so... How? Ooh, haha. I'm just gonna miss them all? It's fine, I'm just gonna miss them all. No, I want to be faster than you. Yeah, but you're gonna get zapped, so I don't care. No, this is way too close to the end. No. No. See, because even if I get first on every other track, 8th or lower by the time I actually get moving again, I don't think I can get a star ranking here. This is where you learn to give up early. This is where you learn to scrap the run early and keep trying. Where were we? We were here? Where's my big boy? Listen, we're here. We'll do what we've done every time so far and do 4 cups. 3 eggs. Half a cup of flour. Don't make this recipe. A teaspoon of vanilla. What about like 2 cups of chocolate chips? Somebody who's good at budget, please help me fix this. My family is eating. Oh, Little dude. Nah, this is good. We start from the bottom, ain't nowhere to go but up. Was that also Bowser? Maybe that was Waluigi. Nope. Wario. Whoa! 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 I held down the wrong button. I thought it broke, but I just held down the wrong button. Oh boy. Ah! No, we need that. Gotta put your best foot forward. Hey, what if I really... How did I get an A last time? I already got a gold medal, and then I dare to spit in God's face and say that's not good enough? Listen, the progression is like this. It's Mario Kart 64, Mario Kart DS, Mario Kart Wii, Mario Kart Hubris, Mario Kart Hubert. One thing I like about being a fat bike is it's harder to miss power-up boxes. Oh, these guys again. Okay. Have it? Okay, have it. Missed. Gotta protect your butt. Oh! It's okay. Boost right here. Pretty recoverable. I just had the realization that two of my friends who work as actual insurance adjusters were recently talking about how they were playing Return of the Obra Dinn and absolutely loving it. And like, yes, on an actual deeper reading, yeah, probably that game's great, so what? But on the subtle reading, subtle? Shallow? That's whack. That's my official statement. Things is whack. I will not be taking any further questions at this time. How are things? Whack. That's how things is. Oh my god, imagine if shells could destroy item boxes, and you just threw a shell and it cracked the item box in front of somebody right when they were about to get it. Oh, how rude would that be? Alright, bye. Or was that genius? I was gonna use it there. That's what I was gonna do. Nope, there's no reason to use it here. It's a straight line. Use it to take a shortcut that allows you to cut a corner. What am I doing? As long as he doesn't hit me with a red shell right here. Oh my gosh! You can feel it coming. You can feel it getting ready to just rip the carpet out from under you. I stubbed my thumb. Oh, why'd I do that? You do this to me here, in front of my family? On the day of my goddaughter's wedding? Whatever, y'all. We just vibing back here. Bye. Vaya con Dios. Oh! The rudest. 911, I just saw Yoshi murder a monkey? He's a gorilla, I know. Whoops. This track also has a shortcut on it. I forget where it is. Is that the other one over here? No. Alright. Oh, okay. It's fine. Actually, it's fine. See, now here's where it gets spicy. We're doing great. We could absolutely tank and lose it in this next race. That's not completely up to us, is the thing. It's not. It is largely out of our hands. And if we lose it here, well, we lose it in the first race, whatever. We scrap it, we start the first race over. We lose it here, and it undoes all of that good work we have done. I don't mind throwing away bad work, but throwing away good after bad? Bad after good? Something? Hey, it's fake item box day here down at Mario Kart Wii City. At what point do I break it down and start looking at hitbox data? See, this one's early. This one's right after the start of lap 2. And then push me out of the way. All right, I actually got a box. Oh, really? Well, what if we bring Yoshi back here? Get in front of him. It's the best thing I can do, given the circumstances. Oh, Here's the thing, though. I think second place is safe. At this point, I'm optimistic that third place is safe. As long as that's... Oh, yeah, that was Baby Mario way in the back. So, yep, nope, that was Toad all the way in the back. Oh, there's a lap left. Oh, I thought that was... Somehow I thought that was the last lap. Okay. It's because of how high my blood pressure is. I don't even listen to the music. I just feel my heartbeat in my chest, and that's usually how I know how close to the end we are. Ooh! No scope, no look. What if I just do it by feel and nail a shell? There's two of them behind me. Ugh. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, in over here. That's it. No, it's gone. 5th place. 6th place. 7th place. No, I don't get a star in 7th place. See, it's a gold. I don't think that's going to be a star. I don't want to know. I don't want to be sad. A. Okay. There's nothing triumphant about this music. It's only a failure if you take nothing from it. Now we have some data. But we gotta do it again. Let's do it again. And then you gotta do it again. Sometimes you do it and then you gotta do it again. Meow. You know, it's because I wasn't using the Dolphin Dasher.
Daisy.
I got scared and I had something good, but I got scared and I juked myself away from the good thing. Let's give this another look. Listen, there's some of yesterday's coffee in the pot still. I know, I left it there. So if we're getting into this, God, and I said we would do another cup after this, huh? Am I gonna hold it to that if this one's already taken, what, 4 starts? This is now our 4th time doing this. We scrapped 2 of them. one we lost in the final round, and oh, you think you're special? Oh, you think you're special? Get out of here with that. Leave a wall of banana peels right there. That's fine. So we're past the blue shell point. It's kind of like the Lagrange point, but I know what it means. Okay. Don't want to jinx myself, but here we go. All we need to do is get through. No blue shells, no red shells, no lightning bolts. Okay. First foot good. 4 feet good, 2 feet bad. That's everything I needed to know in that I learned in school. They turned a horse into steak in that one? As long as there's specific people eating the steak, I might not feel that bad about that. Right there? Nope. I'm in the air, you can't get me. What? Tenacious little shell. You go ahead and try calling somebody at that in your workplace on Monday. There's no workplaces anymore. Whole life is work. Are not truly we all the mules of capitalism? I'm like, okay, but really though? Like, but also. How do you think Eddie Izzard feels that one of his like most, to me at least, one of his most memorable and like quotable bits is one where he doesn't actually say anything at all? It's very Mr. Bean of him. I just want to go fast. Ah! I don't want to go fast anymore. No, somebody please bump into me. Whatevs. There. That was the skip. Instead of swinging out for the circle of pickups, you... Hot? Wow! How long have we been doing this? I've never hit this many walls on the track. Hi, y'all. It do be like that every time. There, right there on the right. If you boost over that, then you end up sort of in the middle of that right turn, and you cut a little bit off, and you boosted, so you're going pretty fast. And it's a pretty good track cut. Oh, the dolphin has your logo on his belly! Honk. I need to get a new chair. Odds are, everybody needs a new chair. Auspicious! Tubular! Bodacious! Alright. I wasn't doing nothing else. Bonk. So what are we trying to beat? Trying to be 8th place? Whatever only gave us 5 points. I know it was 5 points because 3 perfects is 15 each, is 45, and then we ended with a 50, which is 10 shorter than 60, which means we only got 5. Because I remember these things. I remember when injustices are handed to me. It's Mario Kart. There are worse injustices in the world. Alright, hit somebody with something. Ooh! It hit the front one, destroyed the whole chain. And then I am shocked I actually hit the button in time to get a new power-up. Roulette. Go. 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 You know, normally, whatever happened to having to put on sunglasses before you can see the subliminal messages? Or is go kind of the superliminal message here? What was that? Really, y'all? No, stay behind Diddy, stay behind Diddy. Get it? 1, 2. It's not happening this time. We're just taking it. We're just taking it. We're just taking it. Oh. And the window on that slipstream is so tight. If he had really turned, there was nothing we could do about it. No, 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 you. Then I have no idea what it is. This is wrong. That's what science tells us. I don't know what it is then. 60 gave us a 3-star, 60 gave us a 2-star. That was a perfect, it's not even, you know, getting above a rank with a certain amount of it's not based on specific finishes. That was 4 first place finishes. We know that because that, could it actually be trying to measure, like, does it have like a par time for your course completion? Which means that if you manage to get first place finishes, but you get nailed by shells like every time, that will slow you down, that'll be out of your hands, and even if you get gold, even if you get perfect 60-point gold, you still won't get 3 stars? What garbage! If it was just perfect first place finishes, I would have believed that, and I would have said, man, that's strict, man, that is really hard to get, considering all of the ways that so much of this game is taken out of your hands. But to have it be based on something, based on time. And time is like a function of how much you get fucked over or not. A function of how little you get funked. You ever get funked over? That's wild, because it takes it even further out of your ability to manipulate and control than I was figuring. I have no idea how I survived any of that. Sure, I'll take the power up. That ain't gonna hit nobody. It's only lap 2. We can still... If we get like some good item placements... Oh, really? Wait, do POWs only work in front of you? Like bloopers and bolts? Hi, welcome to bloopers and bolts. My TED Talk where we learn how to edit film using crossbows. Or sewing. There's a joke. You figure out the rest of the joke. Honk. All right. Oh, this track. This is a DS course, I believe. Which means I usually do all right on it. It's burned into my brain in a positive way. No? Okay. Oh yeah. I like to believe that Daisy is the most movie canonical Mario Universe character. Because the reason that she talks a lot like Luigi is because she is also like canonically Brooklyn Italian. She's a Brooklyn Italian princess, which is was also one of the plot points from the movie. I don't want to get behind him. Wait, how did I touch him? But he... Can you... Did he really fit that whole big-ass cart in between the hitboxes of 2 of the shells? Wow. Wow, if true. Oh, I missed it. I thought these were hops. I thought if you timed it right, those are hops. Haha. Oh no, Monty. I hope Monty's okay. That shell was meant for me. He saved my life. I will never be able to repay his kindness. The kindness you can see when you look into the eyes of a Monty Mole. Well, okay, hang on. Let me rephrase that. The kindness that you would be able to see in the eyes of a Monty Mole. If, well, you know. Daisy, hey, look at me, I'm a princess over here. Daisy. Nope, I'm so far ahead. As long as like 2nd through 5th are also affected by whatever hits me, I'm fine. That's only the 2nd, man. Hey, man. Science says. Try and do science. Try and learn things for the greater good. Then we all know we're gonna all benefit from what's been learned. But no, it has to go and be wrong. That's rude. Total time. Total time. This isn't Trackmania. And maybe that's my fault. Maybe this should be Trackmania. I know people have already made a bunch of Mario Kart tracks in the newest Trackmania. Goodbye. Trackmania : goodbye. Oh, really? Gonna do me like this in front of my family? Cause her family are blockheads. They're boulders. They're thick as bricks in the Daisy household. So is Daisy her last name, or? No, so, okay, it's Peach Toadstool, right? Because, you know, 3 different teams translate it, and then it gets so loved that you can't say that any of them wrong, and you just gotta have to figure that out. Ah! Okay, I was about to say I have mushrooms. I didn't even get done saying it. One of you eat that. Okay. Sure. No. I'm gonna put it here, though. Okay. Okay. Then we missed that. Really? In 2nd place you give this to me? 3rd place. Wait. Oh, baby Mario. Oh, touched. Goodbye. Listen, I know they say please don't shake the baby. But I'm like the dog chasing the car. Nobody knows how I got it, and darned if I know how to use it. Right? The Joker was in that episode about the monorail. Batman Begins had a thing with a monorail. Does this work? Is this connected in any way other than Choo Choo? Oh, it's a castle. Peach. Yes. I know once you and Daisy were peers, perhaps accomplices, lovers, but is that... How do we feel about that shipping? Mario shipping ships, shiveroonies. Where do I stand? I'm pretty into Luigi Rosalina, actually, which isn't that basically canon, depending on how you interpret that bedtime story from Galaxy/2, because I don't remember what happened in what games. But like the overtalkative one, the overtalkative brave one, and then the like sort of stoic, quiet, super competent, tall one. Like, yeah, I'm into that pairing. Sure, totally. Why not? See, it's hard for me to pair anybody with Daisy because honestly, you know, it's like I was already saying, in my book, she is like top tier. She's like top tier platonic friend. Like she is, like no matter who else, you know, no matter who you are in the Mario universe, when you get dumped and you need somebody to make you forget your troubles, Daisy's the one that you go to, and it's like, yeah, no. It's like, oh, I know what you need, and then she shows up in front of your house with like an entire pizza and a couple of tubs of ice cream, and it's just like, and now we're gonna go smash mailboxes with a baseball bat. To me, that is a Princess Daisy. Oh, I made myself smile with that. Oh. That being said, like... I guess I could see... So I guess I could see pairing her up. Basically someone... Like any sort of pairing relationship she would be in, I imagine it would have to be one that's like entirely inconsequential. Like it's just something that happens in the background. It's maybe somebody else who is like appropriately like sidekick tier. Like in a weird way, maybe like a Bowser Jr. Like. Assuming that, you know, maybe you'd have to like age up Bowser Jr. or something, right? Who knows how the sort of kerchief situation makes him seem extra young, but like what if he's like a teen Bowser Jr., right? See, again, 60th double star. I don't know what to do about that. But just like, you know, one of them has a convertible, and every once in a while they go off, and it's just like, yeah, no, they just go do their thing, and then they come back, and nobody ever talks about it, you know? But it's in that, no, we did that, and also we didn't, and it didn't work. Okay, did we get anything? Okay. Just one? Just one. It's a large card. So it's that one. I do want to see. I love the like bass only version of the title music on this screen, and then it has the instruments once you pick the class. I love that. Okay, this looks pretty full. I don't want to say that for sure now because I'll never know. It has successfully sown the seeds of doubt which leaves magic in my life. I can't be mad about that. That being said, that was 4. We unlocked something. I had enough of this for now. But it's all gold, but we're still not done. So, see you again sometime.